What's up, YouTube? This is Shade Tree Mechanic. I like to introduce myself. I'm new to the channel. Well, I've been had a channel for a while, but I never really post nothing on it. And I decided that I had two nice toolboxes that I was gonna maybe just do a review on one or two or maybe three of them. But I am not a paid mechanic. I am a DIYer at home, but on my job, I'm a maintenance guy, so my infatuation with tools is sincere. So I do use my tools. There ain't a whole lot of tool collector in me. I use my tools around the house. And not to say that anybody that collect tools is a problem with it. I mean, it's your money, you do what you do. But for me, I got collectibles. I got Williams ratchets that I like that I don't use, that to me today they're like old Craftsman ratchets, the Williams with the 36 tooth count. They kind of sheety right now, so there ain't much you can do but collect them. But enough about that. These are the 46-inch gear wrench. 46-inch, excuse me, 46-inch U.S. GeneralTool boxes, and I didn't debadge them because I was ashamed of them. I like gear wrench. I like Craftsman. I like DeWalt. I like Milwaukee. They're just tools that I like. And I got the 4-drawer. I forget the dimensions on it, but it's a little bit smaller than the 5-drawer, but I liked the space underneath. The reason why that I made a move on the 4-drawer, and then I like the fact that it don't have the plastic snaps that as you can see, when you get ready to open the drawer, you ain't got to pull these old plastic snap, hunt them down to open them. I liked that. And I like the fact that these two drawers was thin and you could put more tech-like stuff in there. One thing about the 4-drawer that I didn't like, it had a big drawer here, just out of place. I would have loved it if they'd have had the six drawers. That would have been nice. I actually saw a guy on YouTube that bought 2 of these boxes, and he took the big drawer out, added the 2 little drawers, and then he put the big drawer back in the old box and sold it. Which it's a good idea, but it's a risky idea. I mean, a lot of people ain't want to buy nothing that you can tamper with. Not saying that he didn't do a good enough job. I don't remember the channel, but I remember watching it. But anyway, I didn't debadge these boxes because I don't like U.S. General or any way ashamed of anything come from Harbor Freight, because I got a lot of Harbor Freight tools. I like some of the Pittsburgh tools. I don't got a Icon tool and nothing like that, but I've been threatening to pull the trigger on the ratchet. And like I say, when I give you a tour of this box, you're gonna see why I was almost threatening to pull the trigger on the ratchet. But the first thing I want to show y'all, just to show you that I don't hate U.S. General, I'm not ashamed of Pittsburgh tools, is this. This is I think it's a 24-inch pry bar. That's $19.99 on sale with the coupon and all that. Sometimes it goes to I think I've seen as low as about $18. And this is the 1/2-inch ratchet that I just took the head off, added my bolt. I've seen a lot of people just put a regular bolt in there and just, tighten it up, but I wanted to make it look professional, make it look like, yeah, this is what Pittsburgh doing now. So I got a cobalt drill bit, and I drilled it a hole out, and I put the regular bolt back in it. It's a little stiff. I like it like that. That way if I put a deep socket on it or something, it won't just flop around. But I'm going to tell you, I use this here as a breaker bar for one, and then I like to put it in my truck when I go on the road, and I use it as a lug wrench. But no, I'm not ashamed of it. Like I said, I done put it through the task, and it's tough. It'll hold up pretty good. Okay, on my magnetic strip, I put the gear wrench nut stubbies on there. I got the AutoZone precision sockets. They quarter drive and 3/8 drive, and I put them on this little socket rail, magnetic, come from Harbor Freight. This the U.S. General Harbor Freight paper towel holder, and this light right here, man, this is a nice light. Excuse me. It's got a cast base, and it's got the. One day I might do a tour on it. I ain't gonna get into depth with it, but this is a very good light. Lasts a long time. I got your Harbor Freight step bits right here. I got them on a magnetic rail. This light here comes from Walmart. It's battery powered, but it's pretty bright. I mean, it does what you. It's just an inspector light. And that's what I use it for. Most of the time, I use most of my rechargeable light because I don't like buying batteries and that thing there eats up batteries. And this right here, I like AutoZone, but I don't know if this Sure Built. I think that's what it's made by, Sure Built. But I bought it because it was green and it was I can't think of the name of them right now. They Torx bits, but I can't think of the name of them. I ain't gonna even try. It'll come to me while I'm talking. But yeah, I bought that, but I don't like the magnet. It is wimpy. I mean, Harbor Freight is killing just about everybody on the magnets. I ain't seen one where this stuff is so tough. You can, man. I mean, it just when it sticks, it sticks. You can't hardly one hand nothing. No magnets from Harbor Freight. And these little guys here, this holds my Milwaukee ratchets and my drills when I take the battery out of them, and I just got them sitting aside because I'm using another tool. So I use these just as tool holders. I made these. I ran that boat down through there. I wish I'd have used a carriage boat so it'd have been smooth and wouldn't have this top on it. Maybe I change it one day, but it works fine right now. So hey, but these here are some magnetic. I think they are magnetic ground for welders or something like that, but they work good for what I got them for. And this right here, this is something we'll probably go over too. This is the Hyper Tough light, and I've been had this light about a year, and I'm telling you, man, 5-6 hours on high ain't nothing for this light. And it's got like a magnetic base to it. It sticks pretty good. It sticks good, but it's not as tough as that Harbor Freight. You can't, them magnets from Harbor Freight, man, they just different kind of magnet. But anyway, this is my magnetic tray. I got my little inspector light in it. It's pretty bright. This is what I needed to do. And this right here, I bought this from AutoZone. I just put it on the socket rail. See, focus. Yep. They all 10 millimeters. I left 2 spaces just in case I find 12-point 10 millimeters. I'm gonna stick them on there. It's got everything but a 12-point. And knowing me, I might need a 12-point. So anyway, going on down. I don't want to fill this box, just fill it up full of tools, like just grab tools out of here and just sling them over there. I want to go by necessity. I want to go out there and I say, I need this, and if I don't need it in this box, I just keep it in this box. But I kind of want to keep this box a tech box, like when I go outside to work on the car, because I can't take this out. It's too big. And I mean, I have took it out, but it's big. I mean, 46 inches, 43, 42 inches. I can't remember the dimensions on it, but it's pretty good. It's a pretty big box, and it's heavy. It's full of tools. Like I said, one day we're gonna go into what this box does and what I got in this box. But right now we're just going over this box. Okay, I put the side tray on. Got the side tray, and I'm thinking of putting a side tray here. Taking this bolt here and unbolting. I know I have to drill another hole for it, and I see a lot of guys on YouTube, they want to know, yeah, should I put a magnet? But this is my box, you know. I'm gonna do what I want to do to it. If one day something happened to me, or one day I change out, don't want to be a mechanic no more, and I put this on the rummage sale, you gonna buy what I liked it. You ain't gonna buy what Harbor Freight sold me. You gonna buy what I liked it. And I'm gonna customize my box to fit my needs like this. I drilled a hole in that box, just to show you. Drilled a hole in there. Carriage bolts, so they'll be smooth. But I drilled a hole in there just to make this box customized the way I like it. I mean, the next man can do what he want to do. If he don't like the box, he can keep walking by it, you know. But I had to do it, you know, for me. What I'm trying to say is, this box, this entire box, it's got to be customized for me and the way I work on what I work on. That's why I don't put a lot of tools in here. Okay, when I get ready to put sockets in here, I just grab me a socket rail, put it in there, and I may work on a 4-wheeler today, and I might work on a Ford truck tomorrow. I might work on a BMW tomorrow. The next day, I may work on a Mustang the next day, because those vehicles that I own, and I may be working on a Navigator. I may be working on a Hummer. I don't know. All them vehicles that I own, so I don't dictate this box to nothing. I want to leave it as open as to what I want to work on as possible. But for the tech part, we start at the bottom drop. For the tech part, I got a timing light for my 92 Ford pickup. I got a diagnosis in Noville, scan tool, and it's basically for every car except that Ford. That 92 Ford, and I got some precision gear wrench. I ain't gonna open this box with my hand, but that's a precision screwdriver bit. Screwdriver set. It's got the Phillips, the flathead, then it's got your Torx. So, and they all small. So, air conditioning hoses. I ain't gonna go through everything. Test light. This is for my 92 Ford. This is a scan tool for my 92 Ford, and this is a precision set that I like. I got from Walmart. Of course, I bought it green to match my toolbox. But when you going in holes in the back of a TV or back of computers, this bit will come off and stay down in there. So that's why I got these gear wrenches. One day we'll do an in-depth tour where I'll go into everything, but right now we're just going into meaning of this box. Got a spark plug tester. That's for my 92 Ford pickup. Tape measure and a cheap Craftsman. It'll come to me. In this drawer here, I got some Harbor Freight. Like I said, I am not ashamed of Harbor Freight. I'm not going to tell you I bought this just trying it out. I bought this for a necessity. I needed it. These are wire clips. And when I need them, I need them. And I ain't got to pay $30 for something that Ace Hardware that I can get it for $5 at Harbor Freight. Not gonna do it. And this is a set of Harbor Freight bits. Yep, this is a set of Harbor Freight magnetic bits. This is my second set, and I tell y'all this right here. This is not a very good tool, but it's a useful tool because the magnets will fall out of there after so long, which these here, I haven't used them as much as I used my old set. Reason why is because I got another set of magnetic sockets that in that box that we're gonna get into on my next video. But right now I just want to do an introduction and a practice video of how to do a toolbox tour. And once I get on my editing and all the stuff and get my pronunciation of words and stuff right, get comfortable and used to just doing videos, then we get in that box there, because there's a lot of stuff in that box. I don't have snap-on, a lot of snap-on. I got a few snap-on tools that I found at yard sales, but I don't go out buying snap-on tools. I don't go out buying Blue Point or Mac or Maco. I don't go out looking for those tools, because I'm not a certified everyday mechanic. And like I said, I see a lot of people get on here and they bash people for buying high-end tools. But if I did that job and that was my job every day, I would get high-end tools. I would put high-end tools in my boxes because if that's what you do every day, that's your profession. I take pride in my work, and I know those certified mechanics, they take pride in theirs too. But back to what we was doing, I got some rivet guns. They cheap rivet gun, but like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just a DIYer. I bought this old flashlight, found it at a yard sale, put batteries back in it. But back in the day, this used to be a real good light. It's a Pelican light. You see the part number and all on there, LED. Well, not, yeah, part number 240. Is that 2014? Yeah. I can't see too good, but I ain't reading enough. Yeah, and then here, I know I'm doing a terrible job on this tool, but this is my first one. It's gonna get better. My fingers all in the lens and everything, but I got a few cutting tools over here, just a pair of scissors, pipe cutter, hacks, small hacks off of like dash work, like putting in a double DIN radio, stuff like that, and you know, pretty much that. And over here, I got just a few wrenches. I got an oil filter wrench. You need an oil filter wrench. So yeah, hey, look, this unique right here. This the other half of that ratchet. I took it, and it's not just taped on. It's taped on because my wheel looked ugly, but I welded this on, and yeah, it's a good little knock around hammer. You can bump on something, but it's the Pittsburgh handle from that 1/2-inch ratchet that I destroyed. Ain't got no plans on taking it back. I like it the way it is. This is a Pittsburgh set of Allen tools. I kind of bought it for something else, but didn't need it. I bought it for work, and they was too short. I didn't need them at work. I had to buy, I actually bought a set of Carline. If you know anything about the Carline, they got like a mid length Allen, and it does good for like taking off air valves, stuff like that. And that's pretty much what I have to do at work. So these here was too short, so I brought them home, stuck them in this box. Yeah, but that's it with that. I got a few screwdrivers on the side, nothing major. They old screwdrivers. I mean, if I find out I don't need them, I'm gonna throw them out of there. But they just old screwdrivers I had laying around. These are magnetic tools, and this is a long set of needle nose pliers, which I'm looking to buy some more of those. I want the hose pliers and all that, so I'm looking into doing that. And video is 17 minutes long already. And over here I got like a Torx bits, like the 3-in-1, but it's got like other bits I can put in there. I think it was 7-in-1. But yeah, I got a cheap brand. Well, this is an Allen brand USA ratchet. It ain't no good. It works, but I mean, T36, they ain't good. And I got a little cobalt in there. It's a USA cobalt. It's unique. It looks like the Craftsman, but it's just chiseled out. Got this like muscle-like look to it. But it looks just like the USA Craftsman, but it'll focus. It's a USA cobalt. Focus. Yeah, USA cobalt. But, I mean, yeah. Then I got like, I ain't gonna go over all this stuff. Like I said, one day we'll do a in-depth tour of this box. Maybe I have it set up and pretty much like I want it. My video is kind of long, so I'm gonna get off here. I just want to show y'all my setup. This is my setup, and like I said, we're gonna do some tours. And if y'all want to see a tour of the Craftsman toolbox, I got all USA Craftsman tools in that box. We'll do a tour of that. We'll do a tour of the big box. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I love ratchets. So you'll see in that box how well I like them. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5 in here. Yeah, counting the big boy right here. It's 5 in here, and I'm just gonna surprise y'all about how many I got in the other box. But out of these 5, this is the only one that I use out of this one. The rest of these is garbage. It is first year gear wrench. It looks a lot like the job site. Look like the job site ratchet. It's garbage. I hate it. You know, I don't recommend nobody getting this. I mean, it's got pretty good teeth on it, but it's thick. It's got that quick release button on it. I ain't a big fan of quick release ratchets, but they got their places. Like if you're changing oil or some kind of greasy job you're doing, this quick release come in handy because you ain't got to wrestle with that socket to try to get it off. But I ain't too fond of it. I don't like that. It's ugly to me, and it don't look as professional. I like to me the Duralast is a lot better, which I got a older Duralast. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I think this is it. This is the Great Neck. Yeah, this is the OG. The Great Neck looked just like the Snap-on. Had the same sort of logo going on, and this ratchet here is really. It really ain't a bad ratchet. I think this ratchet here is like I want to say it's a 70 tooth or 60 tooth. It really ain't that bad. And like I said, it's OG. Something I found at the yard sale. And it's still in good condition. The only thing I had to do was clean it up a little bit. Oil it up. She ready to go. But y'all let me know how I did down in the comments. Don't be too bad on me. This is my first time. I'm gonna try to get better. But I got some bags, 2 bags over here. This is my little hangout pad. When I hang out, I got a bunch of DeWalt stuff. We're gonna get into a lot of that kind of stuff. But this is my little workstation. I'm a Cowboy fan. And yeah. So y'all let me know down in the comments what I need to do. And we'll go from there. Hopefully we'll build us a great YouTube relationship by the time I go through all these boxes in depth. And peace out.